Hello, beautiful people. It's me, Gloria. How's everybody doing today? I'm gonna repurpose a wine bottle that my wonderful sister-in-law Peggy gave me, and I'd like it to look kind of like something from a vineyard. So what I did was I cut pieces of cardboard, and then I took the one piece and I pulled it off just like this, but it turned out more so like this. So I have two pieces of this, but before that happens, you want to clean your bottle. Then I've got some school glue, and I mixed it with some water. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start painting my bottle. I put those paint next to it so that it'll stay, but I am just painting the bottle with the water and glue, and then I have paper towels, and I am going to stick them on the bottle to give it some texture. I'm going to do some more. So as you can see, I'm kind of painting it down with the glue and the water. Taking another piece of paper towel and putting that on and adhering it to my bottle. So you only need about 2 pieces of the paper towels, and I am now just adhering more of the glue mixture to my bottle so that everything will adhere to my bottle. Now you're going to have to wait for this to dry before you can start most of this craft, but while you're waiting, I have some things you can do. So right now I am going to add a little bit more paper towel piece to up here. And I'm going to let this dry. So the whole entire wine bottle should be covered with paper towels. If there's a piece that's folded over, just unfold it. So I'm going to let that dry, and while that dries, I have air dry clay, which I got from Amazon, and basically you just want to roll out little grapes, and some vines and leaves. Now I'm going to show you how to do these leaves. So for the leaf, I have leaves that I had from flowers. And I gotta find my other leaf. I had it here a minute ago. Oh my Lanta. Where is my leaf? Okay. Basically what I did was I took one of the leaves that I had upstairs with that I used from my flowers. So what I did was I took some of the air dry clay and I rolled that down and I took the leaf and I put it on my leaf, and then I rubbed my fingers on it and made sure that all the excess was off, and this way I can shape the leaf the way I want. I got this stick and I made the lines in the leaf. So right now I have 2 leaves. I don't know, honest to Pete. Oh, I found it. I can show you now. Thank goodness. So here's my leaf. Just looks like this. So I took some of the clay and I put it on my leaf. This is air dry clay. Doesn't matter what color you're using because you're gonna paint it anyway. I took my rolling pin and rolled it out onto the leaf. You want to spread your molding clay around your leaf with your fingers or your rolling pin, and I started taking the excess off. This will help me shape the leaf any way I'd like. It doesn't have to have full coverage, can have full coverage. The choice is yours. I made sure to separate the leaves, the petals to the leaf. And I'm just pulling off the excess. You can make a template and use your air dry clay with that. I just figured this would be easier, and I'm using some of my flowers and leaves that I had bought. Then I took this tool that I got with the clay and put little lines in my leaf, and I will show you. That's what it looks like. And then you can shape it any way you'd like, and it'll stay that way once it starts to dry. So I am going to crinkle it up a bit and lean it up against the wall to give it some area so that I want it like that. My other leaves, I have them shaped. This is a little folded here. This one has a little fold here. So that's what I did. Then I took my clay. Oh, sorry. I dropped my camera trying to reposition you. I am the worst. So you take your clay and you roll it up into like a ball to make grapes. You can have them as big or as small as you like. I have very, very teeny ones and larger ones. So now I'm going to clean off my brush, and we'll get started as soon as our wine bottle is dry. While my wine bottle is drying, I'm going to take some twine and I'm going to wrap it around the top. Right around here, all the way up. I'm going to use my school glue to do this. So I am going to pour some on the top and use my finger and go all the way around the top of the bottle, down the sides. You could use hot glue. I just wanted to do a craft not using hot glue and give my fingers a rest because I'm usually always burning myself. So now I'm going to use school glue for this. So we shall see. So now that I have the glue on the lid, I'm going to take my twine and start wrapping it around the bottle. It's easier if you turn the bottle, per se, and that's what I'm doing. Yes, I think it's much easier to just turn the bottle around while you wrap and just go all the way up the entire bottle to the top. You might want to use hot glue, E6000, or another kind of glue to adhere it when it's done, because it will take a couple minutes for the school glue to harden. So there it is. I'm going to cut that off, give it a couple minutes, and still waiting on my bottle to dry. So the bottle is still wet with my paper towel on it. Now that the bottle is dry, I'm going to paint it with black paint. The entire bottle with black paint. And then I'll come back as soon as this is dry. So I'm just putting paint all over everything, and I will paint the entire bottle. And then as soon as it's dry, that's when the fun's going to happen. So I'll be back. Okay, my bottle's dry. Now I'm going to take my cardboard that I have, and I'm going to put it around my bottle. I'm going to use hot glue for this. So this is going to be the barrel of the bottle. And of course, my hot glue is not hot enough yet. Okay, I'm going to have to give it a couple minutes. Okay, my glue gun is heated up. So, I'm going to take hot glue and put it on the cardboard. And I'm going to take my school glue and put that on my cardboard, using both, and I'm going to put the cardboard onto my wine bottle. You want to make sure it's secure. I'm going to go down the bottom here and put some glue down here and make sure that it's all secure. So as I do it, I'm going to press it down. This is going to be the barrel of our grape wine barrel thing. So, okay, pushing it all down, making sure it's secure. I'm going to do up here also. Just want it secure. Okay, so now that that's secure, the top part of the cardboard has these lines in it. I don't know, can you see that? The lines? I cut the lines into strips. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the top and the bottom with this, and possibly, I don't know if I'm going to do it there, but I'm going to go around the top and the bottom to make this look like a barrel. So this is what it's going to look like. So I put a band around the bottom and the top. Now I made, out of the air dry clay, very tiny circles, and I am going to glue them onto, with my hot glue, just a little dab will do ya, onto the bottle, just like that. Every so many inches all around the top and the bottom, to add definition to my bottle. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, every 4, I'm going to add a little round piece on there. So this is what it looks like. Now I'm going to start adding the vines, and I'm going to hot glue it on here and add my vines. So there's some vine on there, and I'm going to take 2 of my rolled out pieces. I'm going to hot glue them together. Just like that. Put them up here. Okay, add more glue to this. And braid the vine, or twist the vine twisting the vine. So put 2 together right there. I'm just gently twisting it together, and I'm going to go around the stem. of the bottle. And I'm just going to continually put vines on it. I am also going to add my leaves. So I have my leaves. Going to add one up here. I'd like it sticking out like it is to add a little bit of 3D effect. I'm going to add a little bit more glue so that it adheres and stays the way it should be. And I also have my grapes, and I rolled a whole bunch. So now I'm going to start down here to put some on. Just do a bunch of grapes on here. So I'm going to add some more glue and continue making my grape shape with my grapes, my leaves, and my vines. So I shall return. Here's what it looks like right now. I have a leaf on the top and some vines, and then I used my hot glue gun to put a little bit of like vines down the side. Here's everything. So now I'm going to start painting it. So I have real brown paint, and I also have burnt umber. So I'm going to mix them together and start painting the barrel. So I'm going to get to painting this, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. But here's my brown paints. I'm going to mix them together to make them a little darker, and then I'm going to paint the barrel, and then I will work on the rest and come back and show you what it looks like. Here's everything painted. This is what it looks like. Totally painted. Now I'm going to add some of the rose gold color, the metallic, to my bottle. I have paper towel. I am just going to dab all over to give it a metallic look. I might use a paintbrush. I think I'll use a paintbrush would be better. And then dab it off with the paper towel. So I'm just going to dry brush the metallic color. I'll come back and show you what it looks like. I dry brushed the rose gold over top of everything. And this is what it looks like. Thanks so much for watching. Have a blessed day. And I'll see you again real soon. Bye.